Okay, we're asking the Canadian government to include the 1988 massacre. This is really a genocide in Iran, that they had executed more than 30,000 prisoners, that they were just passing their sentences of 5 years or so, some of them even being practically over with their sentences, in a courts that they were Congo courts practically, not even a minute. So Khomeini ordered the execution of more than 30,000 young students, daughters and sons of people practically. Within a couple of weeks' time, they did this execution. They tried to hide it. Now recently, there was a second guy in Iran. His name was Montazeri. He was in line to get the leadership from Khomeini because he just mentioned that, look, I do not agree with massacring 30,000 people. He did not agree, not because he said that massacring 30,000 people in a couple of days' time, it would not be good for this regime. So just because of that criticism, he puts him away. They put him in house arrest even. So now, after so many years, the real, practically, the voice recording of Montazeri against the people who were like doing this, the people who were like really acting upon Khomeini's order to execute, he kind of advised them not to do it, not to do so, because you would be like really what's a criminal in the history. It's criminal. It looks bad. But these are something that now they just put it out. We're asking the Canadian government. It's nice that Canadian government sponsors the resolution in UN for the human rights. But we want him to include this because this is part of the history. It cannot be forgotten. So we're just asking for justice. So Iranian regime, the mullahs regime, they should be brought to justice. As someone already had said, to talk with the Iranian regime is like practically going to ISIS. In 30 years' time, you bring him in a parliament and say, thank you very much for doing such a beautiful work. So this is what ISIS is copying practically. They are saying that the Iranian regime, they massacred, they killed so many people, nobody says anything to them. So they say, okay, thank you very much, let's do business as usual. So we don't want that. That's embarrassing. No, it's not a matter of opposed to the revolution, but the revolution leadership was stolen by Khomeini. Revolution in the beginning, Iranian people, they didn't do the revolution for the Khomeini or anything.
Right.
They did it for democracy.
Right.
So Khomeini came and stole the leadership. In a vacuum of the leadership, he stole it and he started doing 10,000 times even worse than the previous regime.
Right. Yes.
In line with the other regime. So we say that the lack of liberty in the past caused somebody like Khomeini to jump on the ship and grab the leadership of the revolution and just steal it away. So what did he bring? Khomeini didn't bring any good thing to Iran, Khomeini's regime, because whenever the people were saying that we have economic situation, they would tell them, well, you're working with the enemy, we're in a war situation, always that's the excuse.